right, January 5. Good, right? Um, let's just go straight to it. This one is important, important, alert, alert, important. We're gonna go to physics editor folder, which you could download anywhere where you can find it. Go to NASCAR 2003. Look at the files that we got. The original exe CSV file. Anything with exe CSV, that's what will help us add the physics, like edit and like change and remove stuff. Anyway, what we will be looking at today is the mem file. MEM CSV. Those will not help you make new physics whatsoever. Nothing will help you with the mem files. Those are only for you to look, okay? Just memorize that. Look. Looking at the mem files, working with the exe CSV. Just look at the mem files. They're not gonna do anything for you, okay? Only to look. Do that, because everyone who first gets the physics editor starts changing the mem files for some reason and then tries to load them into the game. Um, anyway, they look ugly like that. Therefore, you open it with Microsoft Office or Open Office. Make sure you separate all that crap by comma, and boom. Those of you that have been following me for a little bit probably already seen this many times. Those of you that are new, here we go again. This is the engine matrix. This is all we know about the engines as of right now, for now, so far. We know that there's cup physics right here, and I love coloring these things because it explains everything on point. GNS are in orange, CTS trucks are yellow. Those are my official colors. You can use your own colors, but these are the colors that I use. And PTA, P for purple, easy to remember. Trucks are yellow, CTS, boom, 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 boom. Basically, this right here explains what we are dealing with, and I will mark it in gray. Yeah, booyah. We could start chopping this down. This is transmission. How many gears we got? That's important. That's a cool line. Cool line for gears right here. Boom. Now next two lines are cooling values. It's oil cooling and water cooling. I am yet to find out what exactly these numbers are. Therefore, we're just going to chop them down real quick. Next two lines, I believe this is some kind of indication to when or where the game runs the engine. We don't really need that. Peak power. Peak power. Let me black this line out because no matter what you put in there, nothing is going to change. Maybe it affects something, maybe it does not. You can change this to 10,000, 10,000, and not a darn thing is going to change. However, 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 if you look at them, they match the horsepower of the engines that we are dealing with. About 815 max for cups, 435 spot on for the restricted plates, then spot on 403 for the GNS restrictors. Everything is dot on for the horsepower, so they are different. Okay, what I like to do, I like to put whatever horsepower my engine is supposed to make that I'm making and just substitute it. If we're making 350 horsepower engine, I'll just put 350 in there just for the sake of it, because the papyrus people have it as the horsepower, peak power, whatever. I just change it, but in reality that line does not mean anything. Red line, red line, red line, red line. Google that. You can find out for yourself what red line is. Really, rev limiter versus the mechanical red line doesn't matter. This will limit your RPM. Another value, very important. That's a real one. And our engine profile starts from here, all real. We could split it into two pieces. Two pieces. Engine mechanical dimensions. Basically the size of the engine, the size of the pistons, and blah 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 blah. Mechanical part. How many intake valves, like they breathe in, and what's the size of the breather, you know. And RPM and torque are power values. Boom! Power. In orange. Huyach. So for now, we have split our engine profile right here. It's pretty awesome. Coolant values we could do in light blue. I'm gonna take a screenshot off of this thing, and this is the engine profile. Now, whoever asks me about the CTS physics, they are right here. CTS, yellow CTS physics. Now, right here we see the chassis. So basically chassis 1, restricted plate for cup, uses this engine, the rest of it uses that engine. For the CTS, we have one engine for all the chassis. Besides chassis 0, that's a completely different motor. Anyway, so from 1 to 5, every single chassis on CTS physics uses this motor. Engine number 12 is what I refer to. Here is its power values right here. Here's the engine dimensions. I don't know if it's a Chevy, but it's a 358. We have one intake, 8 cylinders. That's the stroke. If you know the size and the stroke, you could calculate the bore. Boom, boom, boom. Max power, which is not going to change anything, but we're just going to put 350. And we'll talk about these later. These are AI gear ratios, but changing them does not, like, the fast setup controls AI, not these. Anyway, short look at the engine profile, so we know what we're dealing with. And we are really dealing with these values right here. I'm going to underline them in purple. Yep. These are the numbers that we need to find in the engine analyzer. In the next video, engine analyzer, we're going to load an engine from the library of many different engines, whichever one, and we're going to hunt down. Let's do Ford Shelby 2000, it does not matter. And, ooh, it comes with a picture. We're going to hunt down for these values and find them in here.